I'm gonna look for the shiny thing on the water. What's the worst that can happen? The giant sea creature attacks you. Alright, Salmon Snake. I really want to defeat this creature because, basically, you get something valuable from it. First things first. Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess I would like to do fast attack. Well, I never tried this before. I believe you can use a gnome egg on them. There's a reason why I fought that gnome mother in the game, right? You can actually use a gnome egg on them, which I have never actually tried. I've always just fought this thing, mono a mono. But I guess you would use it through the talk option, which is kind of weird. You would think it would just use items. There's a few options you can do in this game that actually requires a talk option. It's quite strange. Next thing. So I'm actually not super familiar with this enemy. I just know that it hits you a lot. But there's a torso, there's an eye, the head, right arm, and left arm. It has big arms. And also the tongue, which does something. I've never actually seen it being used, so I don't know. But it does coil out of his mouth, and I'm imagining it does something if you don't put it back in. I guess the first thing I'll attack the eye. Probably a good idea. I'm gonna attack the eye. Making it blind, probably a good idea. Alright, you can say, please don't, or prepare to die. It never works, by the way. Why would you ever say, prepare to die? Literally never works. Almost. Well, there's one exception, I guess. I forgot about it. But there's one exception where that actually does work. But let's offer a gnome egg. Here you go, have an egg. You will give me an egg. No, the salmon snake's busy eating the egg. Miss. Not missing. Alright, now it doesn't have an eye. Amazing. Alright, well, there's actually no other use for the gnome egg, so I think let's even do it again. Let's get rid of arms next, if possible. Here, have an egg. Num num num. I'm just feeding it food while we chop its limbs off. Would you continue eating food offered by a random stranger as your limbs are getting cut off? I don't know about that. But I guess it's just some sort of monster creature thing. I guess it's not very smart. Cut off those arms as well. Here, have another gnome egg. Num num num. Miss, not missing the guard. Come on. Alright. And I guess, at this point, should we hit the head or torso? I think the head would be best. I'm just gonna hit the head. I could probably just one-shot. I don't know, just be safe, just in case. I really don't want to take any damage. Even though, regular dirt can probably just one-shot it, but I don't know. Anyway, we did it. Yay. You got a stone crown. That was the object that was floating in the water. The crown is made of some finer quality stone, which makes it shiny, but the crude design suggests it's not worth much. I guess, well, to be honest, that actually was not what I was thinking of, actually. The valuable thing that I want, but it actually is sort of valuable, in a way. But yeah, the stone crown. Crude crown sculpted from stone, the style of the crown suggests a primitive origin. Again, the game does not explain this at all, what it does exactly. But I guess we'll see soon enough. I guess it depends. Do I really want to go that way, though? We have to go to... I guess, that's whatever. Anyway. Alright. we have... I'm just thinking, where we use that stone crown in, and we have to go there anyway, so... Alright, so now we're here. What I want to do, actually, is a wrong corpse. Who created this wrong corpse, I wonder. Someone's sake is slain. Let's use the soul stone. This is very important. Use a soul stone on the salmon snake. Congratulations, you have created the salmon snake soul. Probably one of the best items in this game, actually. It's OP. But it gives the owner a hardened skin that prevents limb losses and bleeding. So not only do you not lose your limbs, you also can use it to heal your bleeding. So unlike the Ring of Still Blood, which if you put it on, it does prevent bleeding, but you can't take it off, is the problem. But with this soul, however, if your characters ever bleed ever again, they can just trade souls real quick. Just grab their soul right from your chest, just rip it out, just give it to your friend, and then they just, absorb it, and then they'll heal the bleeding. That's how it works. So basically, you never have to worry about bleeding ever again, at least outside of that, anyway. And I'm gonna put it on the playable character Darce, because it really sucks if she loses limbs. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned how limbs are detachable and everything, and how it's important to keep your limbs. It's quite devastating, actually, if you lose limbs. Especially if the playable character, the character you play as, if they start losing limbs, it's really bad because it affects the overworld as well. If your friends, your party members, they lose like an arm or like a leg, it's fine for the most part, really, as long as they don't lose both their arms. If they lose both their arms, they're kind of useless if they don't have magic in particular. But usually it's not too bad. But if you lose a leg, for example, you're just gonna like how do you say, you're just gonna limp everywhere the entire time, which is really annoying. Or just in general, like for patients, like it's just annoying walking everywhere like that. Since I'm here, by the way, I might as well get some water. You can actually get infinite water here, which can also be very useful, that maybe we'll see later on. Okay, let me read this actually. The underground pond here, the water looks dark, ominous, and too still to your liking. Does the water actually heal you, actually? Let me see, actually. I actually don't know if the water heals you necessarily. Did it do anything? 11 hunger, 90 mind, or 90 body, 88 mind. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, water is just, it just hydrates you, that's all. It doesn't actually do anything. Anyway, since we're here, actually, I believe you can use stinging knife. Yeah, here you go. Free salmon, delicious. Free sashimi. I believe you can just eat this raw, like sashimi. You can also cook it, I believe. I don't know if it matters if you cook it. Again, just like the gnome mother or whatever, the cave mother, you can like interact with this salmon snake in multiple directions. Which I feel like is a glitch, actually, to be honest. Like, I don't think you're supposed to get like multiple salmon snake meat. Maybe it's intentional. I mean, it makes sense if it's intentional. I don't know, it just feels weird. I mean, the egg is the one that feels weird to me. Like, why would you get like multiple eggs from one body? That doesn't make sense. Anyway. Well, there you go. I think that's good. I guess we move on now. Yeah. Let's see. How much money do I have? 36 coins. Can't actually see in your inventory. But we can move on now. Also, my neighbor. I did not see you. This is bad. Alright, so let's see. What should I do? Well, for one, I want to run. I like to run. I would not... I have so much red vials. I might as well use one just to get away. I kind of don't want to fight the Crow Mauler because there's various reasons. But we're gonna use the red vial just in case if the running doesn't work. We're gonna use it on the Crow Mauler's head. The reason why you want to do this, actually, the game doesn't explain this as far as I know. Maybe there's like one note somewhere that maybe says it, or like hints towards it. But if you throw a red vial to an enemy, they actually get the blindness effect, which decreases their accuracy for the most part, which is good. So it makes it so they don't peck you, or at least hopefully they don't like peck you right away and you lose a party member instantaneously. I'm just gonna do that just in case. It only works per battle though, so oh, there you go. Okay, and we didn't even waste the vial, so that's good. I was gonna say though, it wastes a vial though if you run away. So it only works per battle. But I was just thinking, since I have multiple red vials anyway, might as well do that. Alright, there you go. So, let's see. I'm going to save again. I know it's tedious, but this game makes it tedious, so I gotta do that. Let's see. What's the fastest way? I think the fastest way is to go here and then drop down the hole, right? The hole was over here somewhere, right? I remember. Oh, why? Not you! I'm not talking about you. we're just gonna run if possible. If I run, also the most scared of the guard. Not great. Come on. Okay, I want to drop down here. Hopefully it doesn't again, if you drop multiple times, does it hurt you? It doesn't look like it. It makes a really squishy sound when you drop down, but I don't think it kills you. Go here, just in case, because I'm paranoid. I'm gonna use the same bed. A terrifying presence entered the room. Oh boy, amazing. I was wondering as well, did I explore that area as much as I could? I remember dropping down here in a previous playthrough. There's usually an enemy here, but it doesn't look like it. Bear trap. Berries. I guess that's it. Oh, this explosive place I could use, or explosive vial location, but I actually don't know where it goes. I don't know if I want to use it. You actually want to save your explosive vials if you can. I don't know. Well, I don't know if there's any other locations where I could use the explosive vial, but just in case I need it. I don't want to waste it. It's a grenade. I don't waste your grenades. Alright. Now what do I want to do? I'd like to go back. Oh, and not... Why? Can you not, please? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Okay. Bye. Bye, Girl Mauler. You're not invited. Torch. Let's see. We can go down again. Do I want to go down? Or would I want to... Man, we can cook the salmon meat. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters if we cook the salmon meat. I don't think it matters. Does it poison you? I don't know if it does. I never actually tried it. It's greasy and smells delicious. I mean, it's basically sashimi. I do have some raw meat, though. I guess, yeah, might be worth it. I do have, one raw meat. So I might as well cook that, I guess. So I might as well just go down here. Oh, wrong way. Is it the right way? Is it here? Where's that rusty nail again? Where's that rusty nails again? I forget. Rusty nail. Oh, elite guard. Okay, well the elite guard now is kind of in the way. Oh, I can go this way. I could just fight the elite guard. It's kind of not worth it though. Block portal. I believe the rusty nail is in here, right? I'm just need to be hyper aware of the rusty nail. I hate the rusty nail. Anyway, all I really wanted to do was just cook my meat. I just want to cook my meat real quick. Yeah, you can grill the salmon meat. Again, I don't know what it does. Maybe it just heals more if you grill it. I mean, salmon is delicious. So I guess it's salmon snake. I don't know. Maybe it's different from salmon in real life, but salmon is delicious. One of my favorite fish meats, I guess. Quite delicious. Also, terrifying presence entered the room. He never leaves us alone, by the way. How annoying. Haven't you ever heard of personal space, bro? Bro. So feed you. Feed you. Again, I don't want to waste the grim. I have a lot of meat, but I just don't want to waste it until my characters are really hungry. Keep high. And moldy bread is what I want to keep for a reason. I guess I have two, though. I guess I'll use one. What do I want to do? What do I want to do next, actually? Okay, well, I guess we'll go back to the mines. Whip. And we'll continue this way. Here, and this guy just hanging around. I think he looks at us. He's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. I guess I might as well, I might as well do it now. We can actually talk to this yellow mage. It's better to do it after you have disabled most of his limbs, actually. But you can talk to him real quick, just for fun. This is actually a way to do a few things that I might not really get to until the end, but there's a little secret thing you can do here. You can say, which gods do you serve? I channel destruction, so isn't it obvious? Well, Rogaroth. Correct. You're not completely misguided. And then I talk to you again. And by the way, if you do this while his limbs are intact, he will still continue casting spells on you. So you can have a nice conversation. Can you teach me more about Rogaroth? I am not at a level to pass on knowledge of such matters. Seek out my master, Nazra of the East, if you desire to learn more. Here, if you are to survive my blood magic, show this talisman to my master and show great humility. He might just listen to you. Alright, you got Eclipse Talisman, so that's a little secret. There's, I think, 2 reasons why you want that. It's how, I mean, basically, without spoiling too much, it's how you, like, recruit 2 party members in this game. But I'm not going to get into that until the end, most likely. So, it is not really relevant, but I want to grab it real quick just in case I forget and I have to come back. Since I'm here, right? And last time I didn't do it because obviously I was in a rush. I wanted to, like, get past everything really quickly. Since we're here now, we're gonna loot carrots. Can I loot this? Cabbage. Grab stone. Actually, did they go left yet? Oh, went left. Torch. Not much here. Basically, I'm just gonna loot. Loot. Dirt. Wow. I don't think dirt does anything. Anyway, oh yeah, and these guys, these blue guys, by the way. The cave dweller just stands there looking at you. Hello. Tilts his head sideways. What is this place? It's looking at the ground, pointing in the way. It's this place. It's down. Who are you? It's tapping his chest. Me! You know? These cave dwellers are not very communicative. However, again, I don't know. I guess the only hint, as far as I know anyway, the only hint that it does this is if you read the description here. It says it suggests a primitive origin. So you look at these guys, you think they're primitives, I guess? That's the idea. Also, I guess I might as well give you a cloth hood. Might as well. Torch that down. You talk to this guy again, and it's like, it notices your crown. It's like, oh, it's kneeling before you. Acknowledge your king, I guess. Even though Darcy's a woman, so more like queen, but yeah, none of it matters. Anyway. You find a quill. That's useful. Lucky coin. Like that bonfire if you wanted to. I guess you can use that bonfire to cook stuff as well. Alright, there you go. So if you have the crown and everything, they're like, they worship you, basically. So, normally, I believe in order to progress the game, actually, you do eventually have to fight these guys. But if you have the stone crown, then they are harmless, for the most part. Unless you attack them yourself, I guess. If you take off the crown and attack somehow, I don't know. But generally speaking, they're your friends now. That's good. Oh, what's up? That's basically it. They don't say anything else, I believe. They're like, ooh. That's it. Not much else to say. They don't say anything normally anyway. Oh, terrifying presence has entered the room. Okay. Might as well open this. Might as well. Ooh, got something. A ring of wraiths. Not another one. I've been getting too much of those. I don't want them. Give me something else. Give me like a claymore. I don't know. I don't know if you get a claymore from like a crate. I don't know. It's possible. Maybe. Yeah, take the torch. You can light the torch as well, but taking the torch is much more useful, I feel like. Buckle. Throwing knife. Check my mind. Not too bad. Silver coins. You know, heads on spikes, you know. I mean, these guys are not necessarily... I mean, they're harmless now, but like, you know, they're not necessarily peaceful, however. Reminds me of Dark Souls. Everything reminds me of Dark Souls. Like, I just remind me, like, you know, this land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind. I don't think so. There's a human head impaled on the tribal spear. The head is lying in the way that's meant to intimidate passerbys. Right. I'll just take stuff from your urn real quick. And the cloth hood. I believe you can tear the cloth hood into cloth fragments. Might as well wear it for now. We don't need cloth fragments at the moment. Can you track this? So, Devour necklace. Why do I keep getting those items? There's like supposedly rare items. The cave dweller seems to suggest a transaction of sorts. She seems to have boxes full of goodies. Alright, so you can buy stuff from them as well. Blue vial, light blue vial, which is a better healing potion. Explosive vial, which could be useful, but I don't know. I can't think of a way to be honest, I can't really think of anything super important to use explosive vial for at the moment, so I don't know if you really buy one. Bottle of whiskey, or a quill. I guess I'll save my money for now. Also, hello? It seems to try to communicate with you. It's pointing its finger up and making motions with her mouth. I don't understand you. And it's dead. Alright. I don't know what that was about, but it's dead. Yeah, it's... Search? Nothing of value. Oh. Guess, you know, they shouldn't do that, I guess. Oh, war sign. Okay, that could be useful. Wait, did I find like 2 war signs or something? I found 2 war signs. Why did I find 2 war signs for some reason? That's strange. You only get like 1 more. Like you usually don't get 1 item from like a loot. Not like 2. That's weird. 5 tinder boxes. Also, these guys, you know, they're busy. They're just busy. Also, missing a leg. Also, the child here, by the way. They look like they're traumatized. Anyway, also head, the Ron hand, the grasp of an ornament hand. Human sacrifices seem to be a common theme around here. You know what I'm saying? Let's open this chest. See if we get anything. And we don't. We get nothing. Tails. Well, we get a red vial. Why do I keep getting so much red vials? What is this seed? I'm assuming seed. I guess it's not really a seed, but you know, as far as I know. I don't know how it works actually. I'm assuming, you know, the game actually calculates a random item every time you know, open a chest or you check like the crate or an urn. It rolls every time, so there's not really a seed. It's just my luck. Why am I getting so much red vials? It's not really that useful, to be honest. Maybe. Well, I actually never get made extensive use of it, but again, you could throw it at people. You throw it at enemies' heads to make them blind. I don't know how useful that is beyond, to be honest, just Crow Mauler in my head. Like, Crow Mauler is the biggest one that you would do. A sturdy chest, but it's locked. Well, I guess we have a small key. We might as well use it. Still gotta, like, flip a coin, though. Oh, we got something. Explosive vial. Alright, well, I mean, okay, I have an extra explosive vial. I guess we don't need to buy it from the merchant. We needed another one. Again, my neighbor's playing loud music. I hate it. Alright. Great fear fills you as you enter the altar of darkness. You don't say. I'm gonna go over here and say hi to this thing. Looks like a yam, you know, with a big mouth. A huge creature is lying here dormant. This is the god of the depths. She loves those rejected and forsaken, as she is herself very different from the rest of the older gods. I'm gonna spit some, just like very important lore just there. And just, I'm gonna leave now. Nothing else to do, I guess. Well, we're gonna go over here. To grab some more items. White vial, that's good. Gonna say hi, and they go like, ooh. Water. And we'll go over here. This is a mysterious object standing on the pedestal to investigate. The object is an ancient-looking cube with ornaments and decorations twisting around. The cube gives you a certain unnatural aura. Well, we're gonna take it. I'm surprised that other characters don't have extra dialogue about this. Maybe you have extra, like maybe you got other party members in your party. Maybe I don't know. But you take the cube of depths with you if it's a lot heavier than you expected. But yeah, that's a very important item. Actually, you need to progress. It's a key item in a way. Maybe you can look at it. Where is it? Cube of depths. The object is an ancient-looking cube of ornaments and decorations. Mention that really. There you go. In fact, that's the item that has been mentioned a few times in the backstory, I believe, and Ragmadeer's story. It's like, oh, there's a whole thing. But somehow it just ended up here, I guess. And we need that to proceed with the game. As it turns out. Can I... Is it over here? Can't remember. I was thinking I can go like this way. Did I miss anything over here? Yeah, there's some stuff I can get. Wooden buckler. You need a shield, you need a shield. Put on a buckler. Crude notebook on the table, but its contents remain a mystery to you. The writing consists of a random symbols that lack all finesse. Yes. Normally, I was gonna say, normally if you get that cube of depths from this village without the crown, by the way, everyone gets angry at you and starts attacking. By the way, so you know, just to avoid a little bit of trouble, I usually get that crown first. We have to bother fighting everybody. Though I don't know if they're like super hard or anything. It's just I don't want to bother, you know. Oh. Dars, my head. I don't feel well. I need to sit down and collect my thoughts. What's wrong? Maybe it's the darkness. Maybe it's the unknown hex put on me. I feel dizzy. The tunnels are spiraling ever so slowly. I think I need to catch my breath here for a moment. You can go on ahead. I will catch up with you. It's not a good idea to stay behind alone. Yeah, the darkness clouded my mind. Never mind. Let's continue our quest. Okay. Well, you get those little cutscenes sometimes when your characters have low mind, I guess. If you leave them alone, by the way, they freaking die. So, not a good idea to leave them. Here, have some ale. Just get drunk real quick. That's how you fix all your problems, right? Carrot. 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 Ale. Cabbage. Cabbage. And I guess... try me. And more and more stuff. Here, stuff yourself with this. You can eat dirt, by the way. I don't know why you would eat dirt. Seems like a bad idea. But you have the option for some reason. Oh, and turnips. Here you go, you turnip. Alright, we're at a good spot. There's still debuff for a little bit, I guess. When your characters have like the hunger debuff, it doesn't go away immediately. Wait a minute. Use a shield. Got a buckler, but I can't use it. Dars is just a two-handed weapon. Alrighty, so let's see. We could go down here again. Probably not a good idea. I'm probably not gonna do that because if you go down here, we're gonna have to fight ghosts. The first time you go down there and go and run past the ghosts is not too bad, actually. Because the ghosts, they kind of spawn, there's like an animation where they spawn in, so you can just run past them. But if you go down there again, it's annoying because they do not just spawn in, they're just there. So like, it's kind of hard to avoid them. And if you do get into battle with them, you're basically soft-locked if you are stuck at the dead end because I don't have any weapons that can hurt them. Well, I have magic, I guess, but I'd rather, you know, not waste the resources to do that. So, I guess that's all. That's all we need here anyway, so we might as well just go back. Yeah, you're just gonna be stuck here forever. I don't know, whatever. They're just gonna be there forever. And since we have the blood portal, and that's why the blood portal, by the way, is very convenient. It's not necessary, but it is very convenient, I gotta say. You can just teleport anywhere you want, right? Alrighty. You again. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna walk past you. Where should I go next? I'm trying to think. We can not fight you, if possible. We can, let's see. You know, there's a bunch of books I have. I have a lucky coin now. Did I use the coins on these books? I haven't yet. Studies of Roguelike. Oh, that's just lore, I guess. Torch, maybe? Let's read some lore real quick. Gorgoroth. So who is Gorgoroth in the first place? Studies of Gorgoroth 1. Give room for new generations, for new trees to grow and propagate. The prior forest needs to be burnt down. Such is the rule of creation. Creation and destruction. One does not exist without the other. The destruction is called Gorgoroth, the destroyer of men. Common men fear destruction because they got accustomed to peace and quiet. They grow fat and afraid of change. But change is inevitable. Just like Gorgoroth and also a terrifying presence enter the room. Every time I read lore, it's kind of like, hey, by the way. But there's no need for fear. The destruction is pure and does not target anyone specifically. It simply exists. Interesting note on Gorgoroth, he is of a curious kind, more so than any of the other old gods. To relieve our feelings of fear, Gorgoroth wears the bodies and skins of men and women alike. He might still be walking among us. That's us. Masked by the facade of hanging flesh, blessing us with his presence and his powerful blood magic. Alright. Oh, just some lore about Gorgoroth. Basically, he's like, the typical god that like kills everyone all the time because he's angry, I guess. Well, not really angry, but he just destroys things. He's like a petulant child. That's on the eternal tantrum. Also, what's that? Anathomia? What's this? Actually, don't know what this is. The Book of Medical Science, the Book of Anathopia, collecting knowledge of a Homer of Abyssonia. You know, not Homer Simpson. That's a different Homer. Oh, here you go. This explains the status effect. I never actually got this book. Confusion, fracture, bleeding wounds. Well, it kind of explains. It doesn't say what they do, but sort of explains. Poison, parasites, and wounds, blindness, mental trauma. Never got that one before. Physical trauma, severe anal bleeding, which is a thing that can happen, yes, in this game. Temporary paralysis, strong toxic poison. I never actually got strong toxic poison before. I wonder what kind of like creature does that. Stages of hunger, stages of fear. And this book by no means covers everything under the sun and the stars, and thus it should only be used as a reference. I guess it kind of explains what it says. It's funny, again, the developer likes to hide the mechanics of this game. You know? Hello, White Rabbit, by the way. I'm playing a little bit of Fear and Hunger. It's a terrible game. Don't play it, but also, well, it's not terrible in the sense that it's bad, but like it's punishing, you know? Anyway, let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna use my lucky coin here. See if we can get something good. I got more like recipes. Also an ancient book. Well, that's not too bad. I do have to save before I use that though, because that's instant death. But I don't know if I mentioned that last time I used it, but if you fail the coin flip, you die, by the way. I don't know why I said that. But I guess we can read this. Volume 3. The Intermediates of Alchemy. Amazing. Effects of different color alchemic substance are listed here. So orange plus green, super senses, blue and blue, greater healing, white powder, mercury equals explosive. And there you go. It unlocks some recipes. Again, the recipes in this game, I don't know, I kind of don't like the crafting system because you have to find recipes in the first place. And that's just based on chance, really, for the most part. For the most part. I mean, there's some ways to get anyway, I mean, I guess, well, since we're here, I mean, I don't have any other lucky coins, but Poems of Love and Torment, right? Torn page. And here you go. Yeah. Come on. Nah, nothing. Alright, whatever. Guess that's it. I mean, I think this here too. Blunt Flower Magic. I wanted to wait until I get more lucky coins, but whatever. We'll just deal with it. A torn page. Random diary on the floor. I curse the older gods. My wife has died because of their plague. My child has died because of their sins. Next will be me, and I will die because of this macabre hellhole they built. That's not great. There's a separate page left. Pages 1. I missed this one before. That's also kind of like a guaranteed item. That's how you craft like a certain book. There you go. What did I want to do next, actually? I'm not sure. There's a lot of things you can do in this, but I have some coins. Oh, since we have the coins, we might as well. You could save the money for other stuff too, but let's see. I actually want to go back down this way, and no, bad Crow Mauler, bad. Bad Crow Mauler. Bad. Okay. We can go this way. Since we're here. And we're gonna talk to the masked man. I could murder him, but... again, doesn't seem very, like, realistic to just murder some random guy that you just met. But the mysterious man looks like a war veteran, almost. His right arm seems to be missing. There's something very intimidating about his stature. Who are you? What difference does it make? Not like we're gonna run into each other ever again. Well, you never know. On second thought, the name is Isaiah. You could call me a veteran of these dungeons. Some time ago, I found a manuscript concerning the ancient walls as fortress homes. There were multiple pages that were maps of sorts. Can we like finish up this conversation real quick? Isaiah, I was able to locate a few of the map locations that were buried treasures hidden where the marker was set. A couple of the maps are a complete mystery to me, however. Maybe they're hidden somewhere so deep that I simply haven't reached them yet, or maybe I've missed something. In any case, I'm done with this place. I played with my luck long enough. I can sell you the maps for, say, 50 coins. How about 40? No. Okay, hold on. Okay, fine, it's a deal. I don't have time for this. This is the way, like, salesmen, that's how they close the deal, by threatening, like, a crow mauler in front of you. It's like, it's like time sensitive. I got 2 maps. Great. Who knows? Maybe you can even find them. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I guess might as well teleport. I'd like to go back to the save point, actually, but... just to get rid of the crow mauler, by the way, I'm just gonna teleport here and come back. So that's what I did before. That's all I wanted to do. Alright. There you go. Any of you? Who knows? Oh, same thing. Alright, so we got some maps. That's useful because the maps do lead to important stuff. I believe you need them to actually even, uncover the treasure. They're very abstract though. So it's like, you don't even know what that means. I don't know. Also this, whatever that means. I guess we'll see. That's like later on. A terrifying presence entered the room. Excuse me? Nope. Alright, and I guess, yeah, we'll just drop down here again. Same thing, we're just gonna do the same thing every time. Your ankle hurts a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. It says that every time, but I don't know if I do it multiple times, does it actually break my legs? That would suck. We're gonna save here. Like so. Alright. Let's see. So, we've done a lot of things. I guess, we'll continue for a little bit. Let's see. I was trying to think. What else could we do? Well, we could also go... I might as well grab the checkpoint, actually. No, not checkpoint. The fast travel point. Because there's another thing you can do over here. And since we just saved, actually... Oh yeah, I forgot. Since we just saved, I always keep forgetting, but since we just saved, we can also use that ancient book that I got randomly. I might as well use that. Just for fun. It's the same book, so it's the same, text, I think. Necronomicon, blah, blah, blah. And hopefully I don't die. And I died. Well, the book is summoning powers that exceed your understanding. Next to this ancient presence, you're nothing but a feeble ant. You cannot contain your fear. You lose your mind. Oh, that's the bad. And then we lose. Alright. Great. Well, that's fear and hunger for you. I mean, that's fine. We can just reload. And Necronomicon, go! Okay, finally. The book summoning powers exceed your understanding. You're nothing but a feeble ant. However, you got blood magic. You got necromancy. Hooray! We can raise the dead. It's actually kind of useful. I don't know if I use it right now, but there is a very useful thing you can do with necromancy. I mean, besides just raising the dead. For example, you can raise this guy right here. Like right next to us. Probably use necromancy on him. Right there. I don't know if I can do it now, but it adds like an extra part, like an extra meat shield, basically. What I don't like, however, is that you can't control it. You can't control the zombie, basically. It just attacks on its own. which sometimes you don't want. But, you know, we'll just leave that for now. And by the way, I mean, speaking of party members, the reason why I have 3 party members, again, because I want to keep the 4 slot open. You know, just like a small thematic thing, but like at the end, I want to have actually like recruit like all the different characters, like the girl, you know, and whatever. But I want to keep it open because just in case, because it's kind of hard to like get rid of party members unless you kill them, you know, like intentionally, which I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It doesn't feel right to do that. Like I feel like you're just min-maxing at that point. So I don't know. It's just me, I guess. I'm just a weirdo, but like I like to have some kind of like I want my characters to like roleplay a little bit where like it makes sense for them to do certain things. I guess they wouldn't just randomly just say, "By the way, I'm bored of you. I'm just gonna kill you now." It's like I'm gonna sacrifice you to the ritual circle. I don't know because I don't want to play with you anymore. It's just weird. That's what I would feel like anyway. Let's force this door open. This we're here. Might as well. Oop. I wonder why they have 90 health. Oh no. I was wondering actually, yeah, why do they have 90 health? The reason is because they're hungry, yeah. Because if you're hungry, if you're, you know, if your hunger goes to a certain threshold, you lose your max health. That's why. That's where they're like 90 health. Alright, let's use a meat pie. Here it has a meat pie. We're using the premium items now, but like I'm too lazy to wait. And again, I don't want to use this moldy bread. I actually want to keep this. There's an important reason for that, and that will become apparent later. But I actually want to keep that moldy bread for now. Might as well use grilled meat. I'll use that. I don't like to do that because it wastes a lot of potential. Random books lay on the table. Here's Enki again. He's just like hanging out. We'll leave him for now. We'll talk to him later. What I really want is this ritual circle. By the way, we're a blood portal. Whee! Blood portal. Is this new? Sacrificial circle for older gods. Yeah, okay, same thing. Nothing new there. You know what else I can do in the prayer circles? I actually forgot to do. I can pray. I prayed before. I already got all the spells for Almir, which is like literally 1. You know, at least for the Hexen. So what I want to do now is actually pray to a different god. One I probably want to pray to is Sylvian. Actually, Sylvian has how do you pronounce that? Sylvian. No, Sylvian. Sylvian can give you some pretty strong healing spells. So I'll probably do that. As well, I might as well teleport to the other one actually, since I'm here. Okay, fast travel, very convenient. I might as well pray here as well. I don't think I prayed here yet, right? I don't think so. I prayed in the other one, but I didn't pray here yet. It's important to remember because if you pray in the circles already, it might actually decrease your affinity. There you go. My affinity is increased, so that's a good thing. And I guess from here. I'm trying to think. What's the best thing to do from here? I guess we could just go this way. And you know, since we're here, it's a bad idea. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to get rid of the creatures here. I don't like them. Get rid of them. They have a brain flower though, so that's not good. You know, that's not. Wait, that's not good. I like to get rid of that brain flower, please. There's like a whole brain flower like sub story about, I don't know, or side story. I feel like. Okay, well let's see. Critical slash. A good thing I have like limb protection on Dars, so she can't lose limbs in the first place. Oh, nasty bite. Not great. Not the end of the world. But let's see. And then I just kill you, I guess. Just die. The brain flower is dangerous because it can attack you like independently and make your characters attack each other. Like, you know, in Pokemon, they get confused and hit each other, basically. And oh yeah, something I didn't mention. I actually forgot about it. But like the salmon snake soul, I believe it doesn't say here actually. I totally forgot about it because it doesn't say in the description. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it also gets rid of infections. Yeah, I remember now. That's also a big reason why I wanted to get it as soon as I can. The reason being, you can get rid of infections by just having it. You know, again, just like trading souls real quick, you can actually get rid of infections. So basically, you don't have to worry about rusty nails anymore. You know, which is the bane of my existence. So that's why I wanted to get that salmon snake soul real quick. There you go. We lost some HP though, so that wasn't great. However, I have one blue vial. You know, might as well use it. I'm just gonna use it. You can save it, but you know, what's the point? Might as well, you know, use whatever you can. There's no like, again, normally in like any other RPG where you can like go to an inn, you know, or something, or like there's a rest spot. Not in this game. You know, if you for example you rest in the bed, you do not heal up at all. You actually you just use it for saving. It doesn't heal anything, so you might as well use the blue vials. Alright, so this guy... Oh, he looks different. I didn't realize that the face looks different because of the brain flower, you know? Interesting. Well, okay. Well, first things first, gotta get rid of the brain flower if possible. Get rid of that. Hopefully no one misses. I can't believe... Why did you miss, Darth? Oh. Is that permanent, by the way? It is. Huh. I've actually never dealt with this before. How do you get rid of pollen? How exactly does that work? The pollen thing? Because you don't want it, obviously. Having the brain flower thing on your party member is like horrible, I imagine. As you can see from the other guy. I'm guessing it's worm juice because it is kind of like a parasite, right? Yeah, there you go. So we needed to use a worm juice. Good thing I had another one. And plus the white vial, so we just ended up using our resources, which is not amazing, but it's better than having him succumb to the brain flower virus thing. Whatever it is. I actually don't have a lot of familiarity with that. I don't know what actually happens if you don't get rid of it. I'm assuming your character just turns to a zombie and then tries to kill you, if I had to guess. Alright, we dealt with that. I guess we can go this way. Should I do it now, actually? I'm not sure if I should do it now. But, well, okay, sure, why not? Let's see what happens. The aged doors stand opposing here. Even if they seem age-old, there are markings on the ground suggesting that they've been used rather regularly, even during modern times. Let's investigate it. You cannot make sense of the carvings on the door. They are crafted by some unknown culture. There's, however, a cube-shaped hole on the door suggesting a possible key. Well, we do have a cube, so let's put the cube in. The cube of death seems to react to the doorway. You feel a pulse coming from the cube. There you go. You open up here to the Tomb of the Gods, by the way. Also, it's funny how the statues are censored. Did they have, you know, stuff? Yeah, genitalia on them? I don't remember. Oh. Random zombies. Look like some random zombies, right? That's all. So here. You know, I was thinking maybe I should go back. Heal up. Or it's locked. I do have a bunch of red vials, but I wonder, can I just break it down anyway? These doors are the iron bars. They do have more health. Oh, that's not gonna help if you miss. Maybe I'm strong enough? Okay, there you go. I destroyed anyway. Alright. Now I'll go in here. Grab this. Oh, we got something. A short bow. Oh, I already have a short bow. Ragmadeer comes with a short bow. We can activate this. The Beacon of the Depths. The beacon's mechanisms are ancient. The light it radiates is supposed to guide souls to the next world. There appears to be a place for a cube-shaped object on the front. Well, let's use the cube of death. Whoa! And suddenly, we're in the past. In a way. You know, we're take you back to the past. Where the shitty games suck ass. Or something. You know? It's kind of weird, actually. You know, it's an interesting mechanic. where you can actually go back to the past. It used to be, oh, this is a scary guy. It used to be that, everything is in ruins, everything's decrepit and everything, but you actually can go back where everything's a little bit nicer. Slightly nicer. There's no monsters running around everywhere, so it's not that nice. But at least, everything doesn't look... Oh! Well. Quite a scream. Alright, can I just... I think you just hit this guy in the head, right? You just smack him in the head, I think. It's like, just smack him real quick. It's like, just smack him. Oh. Owie. That's not good. Just die, please? Can you just die, please? Oh, come on. Ragnarview took a lot of damage. I do want to try to go back, maybe. That's kind of healing. I got some blueberries. Not much, but something. Okay. Well, here you go. Welcome to Mahabre. It's actually if you notice the borders, of how I'm recording this. It's a nice city, It's surprising because you spend a long time in those dungeons. You're suddenly in like a very sunny place. At least if you, use that object to go back to the past. Hello, ABP, by the way. There's some books here. Well, I guess I'll just try my luck. Whatever. Oh, that's just an extra book. We already got that one. Rather this one, yeah. I'll just try my luck. Usually you want to save your lucky coins for like bookcases because they do drop some very powerful items, but whatever. I don't want to spend too much time just gaming the system. You gotta game the system a little bit though, because again, it's quite tough. There you go. An ancient cityscape rises before you. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It's very... Again, I'm gonna make so much Dark Souls references, but like it's very Anor Londo, It's like most of the entire game is just depressing and dark and just horrible and just makes you feel like you need to take a shower. But this place is very nice. At least, again, when you change it into the past. Anyway, you can change it back to the present, and it's also dark and dreary, which I'll probably do later. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy this. By the way, your sanity still drains, by the way, so I think you still need to have a torch on. Even though everything looks nice and everything, it's just an illusion, I guess. Let's see. I like to interact with this. I believe this is Grogorov. In fact, let's get a better look. I actually did not know what this god was, just from looking at it. Oh, look, point. You look at it here, right? The mask I thought was kind of like the bunny mask. So I thought this was another Sylvian statue for some reason, but no, it's Grogorov. I mean, it makes sense now you think about it, but I don't know. To me, it looked like the bunny mask, but I guess it's more like a wolf mask. And the wolf masks actually represent Grogorov. So, if you want to pray to Grogorov, you might as well do it here. I don't know if there's any spells I want to get from Grogorov in particular. I actually want Sylvian spells. More useful to me. But you might as well pray to him. Might as well, right? Torch. Leather helmet. Oh, that's actually better. Better than the stone crown. I guess we don't need it. Stone crown's actually... I mean, it says here... the defense higher, but I don't know how much it actually defends you. I don't know what the actual defense value is. Here, have a leather helmet. Here's a pig. A mysterious statue of a pig standing here alone. It seems hollow inside. You can knock it. The statue sounds hollow. I don't think this pig, serves much of a purpose actually. But it is a reference to a treasure. I guess, well, let's see. We can do it now, actually. We might as well do it now. So goodbye, like, nice, sunny place where everything is great and there's, like, shadow people walking around. It feels less alone, at least. But, we're gonna, we're gonna change everything back, actually. So this is all an illusion. Actually, it just looks like this. There's also this random guy over here. Don't worry about him. Statue's broken. There's these things. We can light them, I guess. How much tinder boxes do I have? I mean, no. I like to light these things just for fun. I don't think it does anything. It's just like, I guess if you stand near it, your sanity doesn't drain as much. I just like to do it because, I don't know, makes it a little bit lighter. Anyway. I guess we can talk to this guy. I don't think he attacks you or anything. He just talk. An intimidating figurine is blocking the doorway. Human, you are not worthy of passing through the gates of eternity. In this tribunal, suffer through your personal trials, torment on the loss of your close ones. Only through this pain can you reach enlightenment and understand your place in this world. If you can go through all of this without still losing your original goals and dreams, only then shall I let you pass. What do you mean by that? Well, the figurine just repeats his speech. It doesn't seem to react to your question at all. Seems like his mind is lost at the time spent down in the darkness. It's just gonna repeat the thing, like a robot. Anyway. So this is not something I really figured out on my own necessarily. But I think it's very useful to do. But if you look at the map here, so this is a map we got from Isaiah. And look at this. There's some stairs with some people walking. Here's the pig, so it's reminiscent of the hollow pig. And you see these little urns, 1, 2, and 3, little space in between, and there's some steps over here, I guess. So what you need to do is actually, I believe, if I remember correctly, you stand here actually. So there's 3 urns. There's the pig at the bottom. So you go like, and you go here, around. And I think you need the map to do this. If I'm not wrong, I could be wrong. I don't know if you can do it without the map. But you get the scroll of walking on water. Just like, you can just be Jesus Christ, I guess. And also the scroll of transmutation. That's super useful. Probably one of the most useful things in the game. I guess I'll just use it right now. So scroll of transmutation. I'll give it to Darce. I believe. So now she has the ability to transmutation. She can turn water into wine and transmute bread into 3 bread, Stonks, I guess. You basically have infinite bread, as long as you have at least 1 bread in your inventory. So yeah, it's gonna transmute that to wine. We're gonna need some wine. Actually, how many wine do I have? How much water vials do I have? I have 6, so it's actually very useful. So I'm gonna give her that. Give you that as well. We can get more water later. In fact, this is basically a way to get infinite food and infinite mine. But I'm gonna do that. Give you this. I didn't mean to light the torch necessarily, but that's fine. Might as well use another one, just so we have our mine up. We do have a lot of water. Let's see, where's one here? And let's see, and we can also use it one more time. 3 moldy bread. Yeah, some moldy bread. Easy. So I want to keep at least 1. In fact, I'll do it again just in case. In fact, this is like a chore, but it's like worth it. Do that, and then you can do it until you have 99 bread. I don't know if I'll do that right now, but it's possible. I'll do that. And let's see, where's the wine? Infinite wine. I just imagine, just like, she just snaps her fingers and then it's just like, she's just freaking chugging wine and just popping bread out of her fingertips. Also, now loading? Hello? What do you mean? Loading error. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, this might have something to do with the mod, maybe? I don't know. This doesn't usually happen. There you go. Kinda sucks that it crashed. I have to double check maybe the mods affected anything. Who knows? Maybe I'll play like a previous version of the English mod. I think that might affect something. But, I'll get back to where I was. And I guess I'll come back to this next time. Alright.